What's up YouTube, Roland here, and when it comes to watch collecting, I think that everybody should own at least one automatic watch. Really? Everyone? Yes, everybody. Everyone. Everyone! Now, as far as watch collecting goes, everybody should have one automatic watch, just because of the fact that it's fun to have an automatic watch. Not because you really have to have one, but it is really nice to own one. Not having to worry about the battery, just picking it up, giving it a quick shake, and wearing it out for the day. It's a great thing to do, and one of the best ways to get into the automatic watch collecting world is to start with Seiko. Seiko makes their Seiko 5, and it is a great way to get into the automatic watch collecting game. And it's extremely affordable, and spring is coming up. So for here in the United States, spring is upon us, and it is a great time to go out and get that special someone a gift. And that gift could be hers or his, or whichever way you want to wear it. It doesn't have to be a hers or his thing. If you like small watches, wear a small watch. You like a big old bulky ones, wear big bulky ones. But the point is, an affordable automatic watch. Seiko 5 is a great way to achieve that purchase for that special loved one and get them something to start off their watch collection, or it could be a great gift for you to give yourself, because you know what? You've worked hard. You deserve a decent gift.
You've earned it.
So Seiko 5s were called Seiko 5s for five main characteristics.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And those characteristics were, number one, being the fact that it's automatic movement. Automatic means when you wear it, you move your wrist around and it winds itself. The Seiko 5 is very easy to wind it. It literally uses what we call the Seiko shake. Just shake it up in the morning a little bit and it starts to move. The second hand will start ticking with just that much movement. It's insane how easy it is to get the Seiko 5 to wind. That's all it takes. Number two is going to be the day and date feature. If you look right here at the 3 o'clock position, you're going to see that the little window there has day and date function. That's the second characteristic of a Seiko 5. Day, date function. Third is going to be that they're water resistant. All Seiko 5s are made to be water resistant, at least to 100 meters. So if you're going and showering, taking your occasional swim in the swimming pool, then this watch should be fine. And doing dishes, all that. I've worn my Seiko watches doing all those things, and I even wore my Seiko watch going on a shallow dive with the scuba tank on and all that, and it worked perfectly fine. It didn't get any water in there. So you don't need 3, 4, 5, 600 meters of water resistance for normal use. 100 meters is perfectly fine. Number 4 of the Seiko 5 characteristics is going to be the crown at the 4 o'clock position. Now down here you'll see the crown at 4 o'clock position. Now some watches don't have the recessed crown at 4 o'clock. For instance, the ladies version of the Seiko 5 has the crown at the 3 o'clock position. And this is a beautiful watch, by the way. Has the crown at the 3 o'clock position, which is fine. Not all of them have it at the 4 o'clock. But the majority of your Seiko 5s will have the crown down here at the 4 o'clock position, which gives it just a really interesting offset look. I mean, it stands out compared to pretty much every other watch you'll see that always has the crown here at the 3 o'clock position. And the fifth characteristic is going to be the fact that it's a durable case. I mean, they can take a beating.
I feel a draft. If I wanted to kiss, I would have called your mother.
Most Seiko 5 watches will last for about 25 to 35 years before the movement really needs any kind of true servicing. And that's usually because it gets dirt and gunked up inside, not because, it dies. It's because you've abused the hell out of it and now it starts to need a service. So for about 25 years, you can wear a watch that costs less than 300 bucks. It's an amazing investment. Now, if you're looking to go about flipping your watch and get rid of it and, sell it up for an increased value, don't look at it like that. This is a watch for you to keep, to cherish, to use. It's your daily workhorse kind of watch. Don't look at it as something like, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to triple its value. If you're lucky enough, maybe it will, but the likelihood of that happening with the Seiko 5 is not exactly that great. It's like they're pretty common and they're pretty easy to find. In fact, I'm going to put the link to both of these in the description below. They wear very well on the wrist. The dimensions are around 48 top to bottom and 42 side to side. So lug to lug, around 48 millimeters and 42 millimeters side to side. The women's Seiko 5 is 25 millimeters side to side and 30 millimeters top to bottom. So they actually wear very well. They don't feel too long or too wide either way. They sit pretty flush and pretty evenly on the wrist. And then they have a decent little curvature to the case, if you can see right here. So the little curvature on the case gives it a little bit better feeling as far as comfort. It allows it to just sit a little bit better on the wrist. And they weigh fairly light. They don't feel super duper heavy. The men's watch is around 165 grams and the ladies' watch is around 60 grams, 58 grams to be exact. Just to give you an idea, my little Jabra earbuds weigh about 68 grams or so. So the ladies' watch weighs about the same as this little Jabra earbud case or your AirPods, and the men's weighs about twice that. So they're fairly lightweight and easy to wear. Now the styles. As far as the Seiko 5, they have a myriad of colors that you can choose from. So you can't go and say, I can't find one to match a specific outfit that I'm wearing. They have a lot of colors, from green, pinks and blacks and blues and reds and different kinds of colors, including all kinds of themes. Like they have a whole Street Fighter collection, and they're all themed off the Street Fighter characters from the video game series. So Seiko 5s have a lot of cool features that make them very sought after when it comes to people who are starting their watch collection. And once again, it is something that is a great thing to start a watch collection with. As far as pricing goes, you can get a Seiko 5 for as cheap as 90 bucks. Granted, it is not going to be the little miniature Hulk watch here. It's going to be something that is not as flashy and cool, for instance. Maybe cool to you, but pricing is going to start on that one for around 90 bucks, maybe 85, 90 bucks. I've seen them as cheap as $79, and they can get all the way up to $200, $300, $400 depending on which Seiko 5 you want and how many cool colors or how rare it is, or if it's just the fact that it's hard to find and everybody wants one right now for that particular style. But starting around 85, 90 bucks to get a decent one that has a cool color to it and just something that you can wear around quite a bit, and it's got the diver's bezel on, all that, you're probably looking around 185 to 190 bucks. Now the ladies' Seiko watches can start even less and then get up to $200 depending on what style it is you want. This happens to be a great looking watch. If you're familiar at all with the Tissot gentleman's watch, then this kind of has that gentleman's look to it. It's just a great looking watch. They definitely took a little bit of the styling, obviously, from Rolex, but it's definitely not biting completely off the Datejust look, but it does have a little bit of that styling and a great watch. You get a nice metal band, which is kind of clangy. It's not super duper high quality. It's definitely not, solid filled lugs, but you get a metal band that feels pretty decent. It's soft to the touch, not a bunch of jagged edges. You get a decent case, all stainless steel, automatic movement, and you get a fold over clasp bracelet. So you're getting quite a few features for such a great price. And once again, if you're getting the watch for somebody who is just starting out their collection, whether it be a teenager or an adult that you want to buy a decent gift for, or if it's yourself and you want to just treat yourself to a decent gift and you don't want to cough up an arm and a leg for a watch, this is a great way to start out. And it just looks great and it feels great. And they are actually really well made. So a lot of people will trash talk the newer models that are coming out because they look a little bit different. They change some of the styling. They're just trying to get more of their watches out in the public, and maybe they cut a couple of special features out. But ultimately, all in all, for what it is and for what it costs, it still can't be beat. You really can't find as great of another automatic watch out there for that price. Tissot does come close Swatch has a couple of watches that are really great, and they're automatic, and they're still around the $200 price range, but still, for time-tested Seiko, automatic movement, water resistant, great look with the dial, with the crown at the 4 o'clock position. Can't really beat this. So go out there and get yourself a cool watch, start your collection, get things going, and I appreciate you guys watching. Please like and subscribe and let me know what you think about Seiko 5 if you like it, and hey, if you don't like it, tell me also. I want to know. Other than that, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.